Hello again to anyone who is still watching this. Let's continue on our way. So, as you can see, I gained quite a few levels. I can get one more. So basically I did what I told you guys I do in the last video. I killed a whole ton of saltless and I got their remains, including oodles and oodles and oodles of salt. So first thing I want to do is, let's see if I can't get this. 1 point of strength. Let's see, 1 point of willpower, another point of strength, and another point in the pikeman. And over here, let's get class 2 light armor, dexterity, and where is the crossbow? And a point of endurance. So now I'm going to go over to the woods. Just check everything. I have Blessed Weapon on my kit so that I can use it to buff this scythe and make it easier to kill everything. And now let's continue on to the woods. Okay, those things are dead. Let's see, over here I have a crossbow, so I can hopefully pick off some of the archers in this area. The Watching Woods is home to a creed that I plan on joining. This is the second of the 3 creeds that I told you guys I was planning on joining, the Stone Roots. The main reason why I want to join the Stone Roots is because I want to have access to some good ammunition. Gross. Get off of me. Beautiful. Okay, let's pop an antidote to get rid of the poison. Yeah, this area is home to toxic cytoplasm, those blob enemies. If they get you, they can poison you, so don't get in their way. And over here is Fern, the knight that we saw last time. This area leads over to the bottom of this place, so if you ever get lost, you know where to go. Okay, and over here we have the Mossy Charm. I am so going to equip that. Place of this, it increases my attack speed, so now my scythe goes 1 broken knee later, so that my scythe goes even faster. And now the main reason why I went with the scythe is because, once again, it has excellent reach, excellent damage. It's pretty much a perfect weapon for a dex build. Now let's go over here. Over here we have a box, and in that box is the Crimson set. Let's see how it looks. Crimson gloves. I am looking fabulous. Poison set and the Crimson set and the Chef's set are going to be very good in the boss in this area in general and against the boss, because this boss likes to use a lot of elemental attacks and a lot of poison attacks. So basically this game follows a similar axiom to Dark Souls when it comes to armor. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's go back on our way. Let's see what that combo is. Up, and then, yeah. That's one thing that I really like about the Scythe. And I think that's also the case with other halberds, that you can pull off a mad combo like that. Now let me check my inventory. Do I have another halberd? No, I don't think so. Okay. I, for one, really love light armor in this game, because as long as you have... Let's see, do I have that miracle? No, I don't. Well, I'm gonna get that miracle the next time I join Devar, once I join Devar's Light after joining the Stone Roots. So basically, all the different creeds in this game follow religious philosophies from various cultures and time periods. The 3 is very similar to Christianity in that it has a Trinitarian belief with a regal godhead at the center, where in Christianity the regal godhead is Christ as the King of Heaven. In the 3, the godhead is the king, with the other aspects of it being... Excuse me. With the other aspects of it being... With the other aspects of it being the king, the knight, and the judge. And Yahweh, or as the Christians call him, God the Father, is often associated with war in ancient times. So perhaps he is the 3's equivalent to the knight. Jesus is often used with a lot of regal epithets, so he could very well be the king. And the Holy Spirit is the overarching divine attribute of both of them, so perhaps the Holy Spirit is the judge. And here we go. Damn it. Okay, at least I didn't die on that high platform, so it'll be easier to get my salt back. So yeah, 3 has a lot of parallels to Christianity. Trinitarian Godhead, a symbol representing that Trinitarian Godhead with a vaguely cruciform shape. Meanwhile, Devar's Light to me seems similar to religions like Judaism or Islam, where they have a singular godhead that represents all manner of merciful benediction and goodness. In Judaism, that godhead is Yahweh, and in Islam, that godhead is Allah. And the fact that the symbol of Devara is an earthenware jug that constantly flows water is another parallel to it. Okay. Did I mention how fun platforming is in a Metroidvania game? Because platforming in a Metroidvania game is really fun when there's fall damage. So I hope you guys like the new audio setup. I decided to stop using my the headset mic that I have in a pair of headphones, and now I switched to a more professional mic, that being the Blue Ice Snowball. Two of my close friends have other kind of blue products. They have the Blue Yeti, which is the very large headset mic. Get up. I don't know if I'm cursed or blessed having survived that fall with literally a sliver of... with a literal sliver of my health left. Yeah, did I mention that these Vile Bloods are really fun? Yeah, insanely fun. Okay, let's try to get back to where I was. Yeah, Vile Blood's insanely fun, constantly shooting at you. Please stop. Okay. Break Coral Ring. I love this game. If they wanted to make a Metroidvania, they should have stuck more with the if they wanted to make a Metroidvania Souls-like, they should have given it a little bit more Metroidvania and making it so that you don't immediately take a quarter of your health bar and fall damage. Oh, whatever. Salt under the bridge, I guess. Ow. Where is he? Hi. So what do you guys think is going to kill me first? The Vile Bloods with their arrows, fall damage, or all the above? And honestly, I love that these guys can do frickin' backflips all over this forest and not suffer from any fall damage whatsoever. And yet in my case, I drop by more than 5 centimeters and I immediately break my knees. Hold on, parents are calling me. Oh, I didn't keep you guys waiting for too long. Let me just move around here so that when I edit this I know where to cut it out. See if I can long jump over to that. Oh, well, the long jump worked. I don't know if this was always in the game or if this was added in with a mod, but I've noticed that the enemies are dropping more and more of the stone effigies that you use to buff up your sanctuary. If that's from the mod, good on you, man, you are a saint. If that's a feature of the game that I did not know of, still cool. I'm going to be dealing with a lot of slimes in this area, so I'm gonna buff this with... Never mind. Okay, I got a bullwhip. That's part of the starting equipment that you get from the hunter. It's a whip, it's capable of slashing, it does decent damage. Okay, stone sellsword and a buckler. And here we have a bloated monstrosity. This is gonna be fun. Basic strategy for this thing. 1, if you have any kind of weapon buff, use it. 2, try to stay behind him. 3, well, there's no 3. Okay, so the next sanctuary coming up is the one with the second creep that I wish to join. Excuse me. Here it is. Let's talk to this alchemist. Ooh, a stranger comes to this mossy belly of a tree. No worries, I'll set you straight. Have you ever met a woods wraith? No? Well, well, well. I am a stone root, or as some call me, a woods wraith. For thousands of years we've stayed in the forest. Our allegiance has always been to the spirits of the wood. Men have intervened, praised, and died for countless fleeting gods and demons. But our forest is forever. The worst of our reputation most likely comes from our love of poison. My friend, poison is a wonderful thing. Poison, like the forest, seeps through the realm of men, spreading, corrupting, and invading, until all is reduced to earth. Man truly is a wretched thing, and the forest is committed to expunging them from existence. But woods wraiths protect the forest, and the forest protects us. You want to be a woods wraith? Want to cast off the shackles of false gods and bask in the poisonous shadows of the forest? Approach and take the oath. So yeah, I'm going to take the oath here. I'm a woods wraith. I'm going to make 1 or 2 offerings here. Let me put in a merchant and a guide to this area, because I have a feeling I may need to do some farming. And the wonderful thing about this place is that this guy is an alchemist. The alchemist allows you to change and transmute weapons. Okay, I need a bit more. Let me try to go for that poison dagger. Poison dagger looks nice. So I can turn this into... That breach pike looks good too. Okay. Let's buy some more horns. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna increase the mic audio a teeny bit. Okay, and let's continue on. So the next area. So the boss to this area is coming up. But first thing is first, I'm going to travel back to the Village of Smiles so that I can just check to see that I have everything I need. Okay, Berserker's here. Again, I love that the Vile Hawks don't suffer from any variety of fall damage whatsoever. But if, God forbid, I take a fall of more than 5 centimeters and my knees break. Okay, let's go over the rings that we found. Bright Coral Ring increases willpower. Excellent. Synergizes very well with Kismet Stone. Conduit of the Mind. Down here we have the Wrapped Link. Increases rolling speed. Not going to worry about that. I think down here... Yes, this is what I was thinking of. This is the other... Let's pop Blessed Weapon. This is the other side of that passageway I uncovered when I fought the Queen of Smiles. Over here we have the Pale Charm. And over here is a path leading down to a very fascinating NPC. This woman here is the Candlelit Maiden. She basically functions like Velka in Dark Souls. You talk to her and she purges you of your sins. Well, that's Saltborn. I am not like you, born of salt. I am born of that life that flickers like a flame. I am summoned by the Song of Souls, spelled in candlelight, written by the drowning Saltborn. Your world is cold and stifling. My light is fleeting here. Stopped her one more time. To be Saltborn is to be a dying fragment of eternity. To be born of light is to be truly living, yet also so ephemeral. Yeah, she sells stuff that you can get the Evanescence set. That's the gear that she's wearing. You can have her forgive your sins, which I'm going to do right now, just in case I decide to rejoin the Iron Ones. And cleanse is what you do if you are corrupted. Basically, there's a creed in this game called the Order of the Betrayer, and the whole point of that creed is to go and fuck up as many other creeds as you can, and to join it, you use an item called a Stained Page, which is the item that grants dark damage to your weapon. You use that on a sanctuary, and it will allow you to reach. Let's go back to that. Okay. Okay, more Vile Hawk Ears. Another Vile Hawk Ear. Let's heal. Okay. Over here we have a Battle Axe. I really don't want to use it. It's a very high strength weapon. Very powerful though. Just not for me. Let's take this path over here and see where it leads. Don't know if I want to continue down this way, but... The Sunken Keep. Okay, this is the area that we go after... After killing the Alchemist. So let's go back to the Watching Woods. And let's talk with this guy. Oh, hello, traveler. Let's chat with him. Most things I have stock are suited towards scoundrels and murderers. Yeah, the stone roots sell a lot of poison items. Like tainted shot, poison bolts. In fact, let's get some poison bolts. Go, let's get 25 of those. Some tainted shot, let's try it out once I get the chance to do so. And let's get some Dragon's Tooth. These things are pretty good if you want to do fire damage. Basically, the Dragon's Tooth is a dagger that when you throw it, explodes into a fireball. And now let's chat with this guy and see if I can transmute anything useful. I could try to make a breach pike. What can I get with a mace? I can get a Morning Star or the Harmon Mace. Both of them sound fun. The dagger. I would like to get the Pest Claw. That would come in handy if I want to poison people. So let's go to the salt and let's pop them. Don't think that's enough for anything I want to do, so let's go up here. Ow. Okay, he's dead. Okay, let's get up here. Let us pop some grass. Let us equip something which we can use to buff our ornaments. I'll keep these on my bar. And do I have anything I can buff my stuff with? I think Blessed Weapon will do swimmingly. So yeah, the reason why I went with the Crimson set is because the boss of this place likes to do poison. So I put gear that has strong magic and poison resistance. And here he is, the Mad Alchemist. I've died. Let's see if there are any other offerings I can make. Let's see, I have a cleric, I have a sellsword, I have a guide, and I have a leader. I'm gonna see the leader for Devara. Yeah, that happened. Not the end of the world. Just a minor inconvenience. Let's see, I could take out the war horns and put in its place maybe the dragon's teeth? There we go. I don't think that was normal poison he did to me considering how quickly it built up. I think that was more akin to how toxicity works in Dark Souls. Well, regardless, let's go back to the Alchemist. Let's heal. I don't even want to know how he's capable of bottling up tiny scythes to hit me with. I honestly don't want to know. Well, he's dead. That was mildly embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Not so much that I lost to him the first time, but more so that I lost to him. And then I died from poison when I have a set that is supposed to mitigate poison damage. Well, anyway. Water under the bridge, I guess. Not light a torch, as you're going to find out soon enough. The area after this is very dark. Home to these beautiful things, wretch feeders. Thankfully, because my weapon is buffed, they are not very strong. Or rather, I should say not very defensive, but are very much capable of dishing out a ton of damage if I'm not careful. Yeah, these things may look like a Pikachu on crack, but they're quite powerful in their own right. I think the game describes them as being juvenile kraken. Yeah, remember these people deep, that squiddly thing that attacked the ship at the beginning? Yeah, apparently this thing is what those mature into. Thankfully they drop a decent amount of salt. What's down here? An item. A warhammer. I have no interest in joining the Imperium or the Dark Elves. Well, let's continue exploring this place. Shrine. Yes. Okay, here we have an unclaimed sanctuary. Let's claim it. Under the stone roots for right now. What can I put here as an offering? I can put blacksmith in. Though I feel like it'd be better spent saving that for Devara. Could put another guide here. I think I'm good though. Let's continue our exploration. Some forest rings, that'll come in handy. And that is why those things are deadly. Those wretch feeders can easily screw your day up. Thankfully they are very weak to slash, so my weapon can mess them up very quickly. But they can do a lot of damage at once. So, I believe the feeling very much is mutual. Another vile hawk here. Let's go up here. Stone leader. Let's go back over here. Forest Fang. Let's take this little area down here. Jumpity, 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 jump jumps. And I believe over here there's an item. Crystal sphere, that'll come in handy. Pleated band, and I believe this. Ah, now I don't have to worry about torches. Because this miracle or blessing, this prayer allows me to light up areas. Okay, let's kill these things again. Thankfully, they are not very defensive. Yeah, they're not very defensive, but they can still kill you with ease. Okay, what is this? I think it's gonna be... Now, that thing, I'm glad I killed it quickly, because if you let it survive long enough, it will buff those wretch feeders, making them much harder. Basically what that thing does is it provides a protective shield around the enemies that it looks at. And it deals a lot of damage to them as a result. You know what? I'm feeling daring. Let's go down. Let's go over here. I'm not going to go here right now. I just want to farm them for an item. This place is the Red Hall of Cages. My recommendation would be, if you find a sanctuary that's close to here, try to farm those enemies with the Greatsword or the Red Ward. The item that they drop will allow you to advance a side quest with a merchant that sells some pretty good stuff. And over here is the next boss. That reminds me, I'm forgetting something important. There's another way to reach that boss that is much easier. Okay, well, those door dead. The way that I want to go is this way. This place should look familiar, because this is that spot that I was at before. I could have tried jumping off of there, but if I did, I may have risked dying, and I really don't want to die at this point. So, yeah. Okay. It's just that. And let's go fight this boss. I don't need the antidote, so let's get rid of that. Okay, I have mend, blasted weapon. Okay, the Kraken Cyclops. This is an optional boss. It's a giant marauding thing that likes to do a ton of physical damage. Yeah, the important thing to do against this thing is that a lot of his attacks have a delay on them. Like this. I always miss the timing for that attack. There we go. Let's pop Blessed Weapon. Ouch. Always mistime that roll. I always miss the timing for that attack. I died. I'm going to unequip the, Actually, here's an idea. I only have one cleric. I could pop a leader and a cleric now. Got some points in this covenant. Got some weapons that I really want. Just chop at her. Stone roots anchors the earth, and through that anchor shines divine light. The forest can be poisoned, but it can heal as well. Yep, that is the reason why these guys have a cleric. Even though you can have a cleric for any covenant. See, so far I can only get one rank up, so let's give them some of the drown bandits stuff, and let's go with mossy pest mud for now. I've lived friendly woods for as long as I can remember. The woods here are treacherous. We'll fix that, won't we? Yeah, the leaders are NPCs that you can employ in a covenant where they will basically sell you stuff. Let's unequip a light for now, and let's continue going down. What I was hoping to do was, with that leader, I was hoping to get some level ups with this creed and be able to buy a firearm from. It's kind of funny when you think about it. You'd guess that the creed that would allow you to buy a firearm right off the bat would be the Iron Ones, what with their focus on technology and weaponry. But no, actually, the creed that sells you a firearm early is the Raziel. That's right, the miracle-oriented creed is the one that sells you. This has a bit more strike defense. Maybe I should put on the leather set. I roll pretty well with it. Okay. This deck how isn't going to be. Let's see how I fare against this thing. Pop a blessed weapon again. Oof. Ow. Okay, I died again. Let's see if rank 2 I got any goodies. Let's buy some stuff from him. Let me try something. If I join Devar's Light at the Bandit's Pass... let's put a leader here as well as a blacksmith. Reason being is quite simple. With Devar's Light at rank 1, you can buy a firearm. Now, let's see how far I can upgrade this thing. Here it is, flintlock pistol. Can't upgrade it very far at all. Because I need salt. And here's what I want to try out. If I'm an apostate at the Stone of Roots, will I still be able to buy stuff from their blacksmith? Because if I can, then I should have nothing to fear. Yeah, I can still buy stuff from the blacksmith. So that's good. So now let's travel to the one in the village. In the Sunken Keep. And what I'm going to do now is, if I can find it... do I not have it? Ah, yes I do. The Crystal Sphere. If I use it, it will change the sanctuary that I'm in into a sanctuary of my greed. So, let's work for Devara. Let's get some upgrades in. Okay, Drowned Berserker's Ear, Caged Lion's Ear, XD Bones Rib, and my chitin. Let's give him the Fireball. Let's give him the fire. And let's go for the Cloth of Blessing here. Oh, I will not lose hope, good sir. And now that I've gotten some ranks up with Devara, I should be able to learn, yes, Sacred Linens and Divine Armor. This is what I came here for. Now I can equip some insanely light armor and still get excellent defense. With Divine Armor. And there we go. And this is basically the build. Or at the very least, it's very close to becoming the build that I want. Let's see if I can do better with this. Because the only thing I wanted from the Stone Roots was a crap ton of poison and ammunition. And that ammunition is very good quality. Now, let's equip some insanely light armor. Let's go with the rogue set because I believe it is the lightest. Yep, the rogue set is the lightest as of right now. Wait, hang on, is that the blacksmith's apron? Now the fight against the Cyclops should be significantly easier. Let's equip this and let's test out. let's drop the horn and that. And in its place, let's go with these. Do I have any poison daggers? I do have poison daggers, so let's see what I can do. Attempting to induce toxicity on this thing. Hopefully it works. How ironic. I'm cleric who's using poison. I feel like making a joke about that, but I feel like that would infuriate a lot of people. Anyway. So my strategy for this, I'm going to pop Divine Linens. Or not Divine Linen, Divine Armor. And all the damage I take from this thing is going to be... Ow. Reduced. It's still going to be there, but it's going to be reduced. I think I'm gonna try to fight the story boss and deal with the Kraken Cyclops later, because honestly, this starting to piss me off. I'll deal with that Cyclops later. He's honestly starting to annoy me. Something with the Vilehawk set. Honestly, stuff is in insanely good fashion. Okay, that was ear. Off of me. So yeah. Can I open this door? No, it's locked. Okay. Let's go with Divine Armor, Blessed Weapon, Light, Cloth of Blessing, and let's go against the False Jester. Now this is why I love firearms in this game. They may not have excellent range, but they have excellent spread, good damage. And he's done. 4. And I got his ear. That's nauseating. Anyway. Jane set. Shrine. Go up here. Where do we find an NPC? But first, what's in this box? What's in the box? The Jester's set. Can I not equip it? Oh god, I can equip it. Yes. The Jester set is awesome. May not have very good defense, but it offers an excellent amount of item find. Greetings, friend. You've come to chatter. From where I sit, you've seen the matter. A fork, a spoon, knife, and a drowned man's wife. Where I come from, in is out, down is up, and up is down. Plate, cup, bowl, and a broken widow's soul. Would you like a rich perspective? Trust me, Lord, it's quite authentic. Elbow, jaw, knee, and a grave beneath the sea. Sure. Fear not, then, extend your hand. There is power in this brand. White, searing hot, and an iron-forged thought. Yup. Basically, to anyone who has ever played a Metroidvania-esque Castlevania game, seek and find the hallowed stones. What comes next, I trust you'll know. Fate, faith, fade, and the calm beneath the shade. Seek hallowed stones, okay. This dialogue repeats. The vertigo brand is quite fascinating. It lets you invert gravity. And in so doing, you can access new areas. For example, this place. This is the bottom area of the Festering Banquet where this guy is. Trinkets for coin. Is he selling new stuff with the, that's the gear of the Queen of Smiles. No, he doesn't sell any new gear. Imagine the surprise with those sailors' faces, seeing the lights of me in the wreckage with all the honest men, and us floating in the sea, all of us floating in the sea, clinging to planks, shivering in the icy cold. Not sure how many others made it to shore. That shivering sore. But the trinkets I find here, they do sell, they do. Doing quite nicely. I am soon enough will be able to buy my escape. Somehow. Yeah, this madman possibly got all of his stuff from breeding corpses, not like I can blame him. Truth be told, that seems like a much more honest living than what half the people on this island do. Okay. Let's continue on our way. So yeah, these obelisks, to utilize them, you pop the vertigo brand. And it flips you upside down. Gravity still works the same way even if you're inverted though, so don't think that this gives you carte blanche when it comes to avoiding enemy attacks. It doesn't. But hey, at the very least it gives us a new perspective. And here we have a stone alchemist, perfect for any creed you wish to join. Let's rest at the shrine again, and let's go over what the orange phial is. A phial of divine orange, crafted to the specifications of Devoure's Rite of the Orange. Quaff it to restore health and fatigue and cure poison. Yep, that is one reason why I like Devoure's Light. It has access to the best healing item in the game. Sadly, it doesn't save you from dying. Let's go get our salt and let's call this a day. Got our salt back. see what's over here. Voracious charm. Leeches health. Totally. What is in here? The Ashkarian Sanctum and more salt. Okay, repels blades, shield affords an unparalleled degree of protection against tyranny. Oh, well, no. Raises my defense by a lot. I'm not gonna depend on it though. Honestly, in a game like this, evasion is much better than just straight sponging damage. So, yeah. What is this? Secret ahead. Oh, hey, there is a secret here. And over here we got a stone merchant and a pack of salt. Let's make an offering. Let's put in an alchemist and a merchant. Can I upgrade my covenant anymore? No. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. I've seen wars in my homeland of Tynavir, but here there is no war, only stifling silence. Let's see if I can buy anything new or interesting from him. Gale in peace, he says. Let's transmute something. Okay, this is a very long video and I apologize for that, but I'm going to give that Kraken Cyclops another go. Actually, no I won't. I'll save that for tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll have even more crazy adventures in this salinated hellhole. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.